Good morning, you all, and welcome back. It's your girl, the Queen Aqua, Jacayla Brian here. What is going on, everyone? Good morning. So, I'm coming to you all to talk to you all and show you all a mini garden update. Okay, so we're back with another episode, but I do want to say a few words before we get off into the garden. Okay, um, first things first, I miss you all. I hope you all miss me. I've been getting myself together. My face looks really ashy. I didn't put on any moisturizer just just now. I just washed my face, so excuse that. Okay. Um, but yes, I hope you all missed me. I pray you all have missed me. I may be coming back for the month. I don't know. I just thought that I would stop in and say some words and show you all the update on the garden and what's really new, what has been going on, and what has been helping me keep my anxiety down, what has been helping me tremendously. Okay. Um, but yeah, so what I want to talk about first is the dream that I had. I had this dream about a month ago. My grandmother came to me in a dream, and she was telling me how just saying I love you to a person is not enough. People need to be there for one another physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, all of that good stuff. And if you do not have that in a person, you may just want to leave them where they are, okay? Because that matters. It matters. A person needs to be able to show you that they love you, okay? That they care about you, that they want to make, or have a future with you, okay? And it just, all of that matters. You have to be 100% engaged, committed in a relationship, okay? Not just 30% and just saying I love you. Even when times get hard, you need to be there to comfort your person, okay? Communication is key. And what a lot of relationships are lacking is pure communication, okay, and understanding, okay? It is lacking change, okay? There's a lot of people who is comfortable out here. They think that, oh, I don't have to change, I'm grown, I don't have to change, and this and that, like that. Well, you're just honestly saying that you're stopped growing yourself as a person, okay? And that is not okay. You have to keep on going, or everything else around you is going to stop growing too. You have to understand that, okay? Nah, I just thought that I would just say that because I know that I'm not the only person that was going through that. Yes, I was going through that, and I believe that's why my grandmother came to me. She reminded me, she made me be realize, it's, you don't have to cry over this stuff, you know what I'm saying, because you already know what the deal is. It's okay to leave people where they stand on what they is standing on. You have to think about yourself, okay? You have to think about yourself and show up for yourself, okay? And I guarantee you, once you start to realize you do not need that around in your life, someone who is not able to give you what you are looking for, what you actually need, because we all need someone to depend on, someone to comfort us, someone to lean on, someone to lean on us. We need that. But if a person is not giving that to you, you go on about your life and you pray, okay? You pray about what you want and who you want in your life. And I guarantee you, God, your ancestors, oh, that person will rain on you. They will rain on you, okay? Now we're going to move off into the video. I would like to show you all the garden, what's actually new, okay? Keep watching. All right, so first things first, I would like to show the planters. This isn't the big surprise, but I do want to give an update on the planters. You can see we got some sage back there. We got some rosemary here. This lovely flower here, I think is very, very adorable. I don't know the name to this one, but if you know it, then comment down below, okay? And then we have here, I forget the name to these, Santorinus. I don't even know how to pronounce plant names, okay? They're so hard for me. But I decided to bring these out here. I took them apart. I do have one in my room, and the other one is out front in the front. But I just wanted to kind of see exactly how it would look back here. So that's how they look, and I just want to see if they do well out here. If not, then I will be picking them up. And then we have this lovely purple plant here. This plant, it was 3 that came together, but I took them apart, and you will see where the other 2 is for the moment. But just look how gorgeous. Look at the color in this. It's so beautiful. So I have her in here. And yes, I just think it looks amazing. I do want to insert maybe some flowers here, maybe some marigolds, or grow something in the middle as well as up here, just like something to be kind of tall, you know. And then I will be complete until things tend to die down on me. I just want to be able to sit back for a while, so that is what I'm trying to do, and sit back and just let things grow. But that is what is going on in the planters. Look at the sage there. Those leaves is finally growing. Okay, this has been through a lot. This sage was actually in the ground, in my garden bed, in the ground, but because of the sun, it kind of burnt some leaves. Like, you can kind of tell that back leaf up over there. So I had to move it and put it back in the planter. Okay, so we're just trying to get that right. I put some compost around everything and some new garden soil on top of that one. Then I took all of the soil out of here and then mix the compost with the soil, so hopefully it does well. That's why I want to add more, so that things can be, you know, healthier, I suppose. So now we're going to move out back. Okay, I'm going to move out back to the new garden bed. Now this is my first time showing this, you all. Okay, now I do have some videos that will be on the website to kind of see the process of everything and how it looked it throughout time. But here is the garden bed. I know you all like, what? Hold on, this is a major difference here. Indeed it is. Okay, I done this I believe the first week of July. I double digged it, and so it is pretty deep. It is quite deep. I double digged all by myself. I did get help from a partner, but that just, you know, just to help me just maybe for a day. After that, it was still back on me. So I've done all of this myself. Yeah. So I'm just going to show you guys what is in here, what is like kind of growing. If you can't tell what is growing, it's not a lot of things in here, but so far we do have some things that are up, and we do have more seeds down in here as well, but they just have to come up. We put some seeds down not too long ago, maybe yesterday and then the day before. So I'm just going to show you all what we have in here. I'm just going to start over here. So first we have a foxtail fern. I wanted to put a plant in here just to you know, I don't know, just get the extra green, you know, while things grow, right? There's a lot of bugs flying, oh Lord, and I guess it's because it's the morning time, I suppose. But that's the foxtail fern. Now I believe that the sun gave it the discoloration, but it still have been growing ever since it's been in here. That one is a new one right here, right in my face. We got the brightest ones are new. Ever since it's been in the ground, it has been growing. Okay, back here we have squash. I put 2 squash seeds, and that is the squash that came up. So the squash is actually growing. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm like, okay, I really do hope it continues to grow, that the sun doesn't bother it, but so far it have not. So I'm pretty amazed by the growth. If you look here, you see the other plants here. that I said that was connected to the one in the planter. And then we have the other one on this side. Look how beautiful. They're really, really beautiful. Okay. So in the back here, right here in the back, the two in the back are bush beans. Now, this is not the time really for the bush beans. So they're not doing that well. As you can see, they're not doing that well. They are really growing really slow, especially this one, not doing that well. So I am going to plant more once the fall time comes, so that they have the cooler weather, because that is what they need, is cooler weather. Okay, now moving along over here, everything in this back area, all of this in this back area is okra. Okay, that okra is, I got this from the store, and I do have to take out that a stick there. That was just a piece of a bamboo stick. I do have to change that stick because it has grown. So yes, and then those two actually shot out from that one right there. When I put it into the ground, I seen that it had rooted, so it rooted and made more okra. So that is lovely. And then over here is the okra that I did from seed. Okay, it's not that close, but it's close. But we're just going to see how well it does. This is from seed. Look at that leaf there. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, these bugs is everywhere. Okay, maybe it's because of the morning, but maybe because of the compost in here. I have no idea. So down here we have marigold. This is a marigold, you all. Very, very beautiful. Look at that one. It's about to shoot out in some time. Give it a couple of more days. That one is still trying to come out in the middle there. So yes, we're gonna have three lovely ones here. That one is beautiful. Just look at the beauty. Okay, now, so right here in the front we have some zinnias. Now I just put down some more zinnias, some marigold, and some dahlia seeds. So I am praying that all of that comes up and actually grows, because I know it's very, very sunny. The heat is so high. I'm trying to pray that it doesn't stunt anything in here growth. Okay, because yeah, it is really, really hot. So I pray that the zinnias grow, because so far so good, but of course you never really know how things turn out in this heat. So over here, this is where the potato was, the store-bought potatoes. I took 4 out or 3 out because they didn't root how this one is rooting. So we do have a big root here with some green. The other root died off with a green leaf, so I'm not sure how any of this is going up underneath this soil, but I'm just going to keep it here and see how it goes. I actually had this covered, and when I uncovered it after a whole month or so, that is when I seen the green, and I'm like, yo, okay, let's just go ahead and keep all this covered up, shall we? So I try to keep it covered pretty well, the root and all. So yeah, that's just the update on that, just in case if you all had went back to that episode and was like, okay, where's the potatoes, how are they doing? So that is that, but I am going to put down more potatoes in here, okay, and see what we get. Okay, but this so far is the garden. Okay, and as you see, I just have my chair here just to sit down, and like a little pillow, just to add a little bit decor to it. That's really it. It's nothing much. Then I have here some lights up around it, so at nighttime it glows around here, and it actually does. I see it from the window, from the kitchen and everything. I am going to add more so that it is more light. So how do you all like the mini garden now? Okay, we're not just looking at planters. Okay, this has really been an amazing journey thus far. I have honestly been at peace. Every day I come out here, I'm just in love. I'm in love. And of course, it may not be the biggest garden bed, it may not be, you know, full of a lot of things, but in time, hey, who knows, in time, that's all we have to do is just give it time and patience. I have a lot of patience, and that is why I love coming out here and seeing growth every day. Okay, growth every day I come out here. I don't know about a lot of you all, but I'm not a rusher. But I love the journey within everything, the journey within everything. I love to see how it is at the beginning and just flow through until the outcome is there. But is there really an outcome, really? Things continue and continue and continue to grow, but there is also life cycles of everything, just like that marigold over there. Once the marigold is gone, it's gone. I get to actually see the life cycle, how it grows out when it's at its best and when it is going down, just like food. You know, the plants and things, the flowers, all of that has a life cycle. And that is what, actually holds up the joy, because you are seeing other things grow. You're seeing other things, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. This has honestly been something that I look forward to every morning. I was actually sick about a week and a half ago with a respiratory infection. I was out here like every day in the heat, and this is when Houston was like 102, 103, and I will come out here and I would just be out here not really having enough water. I was actually still in the process of getting things down in the ground, the seeds down in the ground, like literally everything. And this was actually around the time that the squash was coming up, germinated. So, I was coming up out here not really thinking about the weather and how it can honestly affect me, my allergies and all of that. And I got sick. It was to the point where I couldn't breathe. I couldn't actually breathe. Every time I breathed, it would get so tight. I lost my voice. It was so bad. It was really, really bad. Yeah, I believe it lasted for like a week and a half or so. I'm just now actually getting better. See, I would have actually been out here doing a video, but I just couldn't at the time. Of course, I would have loved to show you all how it looked before. I do have some videos, but I'm not sure if I'm going to upload them or not. But yeah, now looking back, it's like this was the moment that was meant to be shared. The peaceful mornings, how I can just come and sit out here in the yard and next to the garden and just hear the birds and watch the sun rise. Before, I couldn't do that. I was nowhere finished. Okay, I didn't even have anything to show. I only had, the foxtail fern down, a marigold down, the squash just was germinating. My okra was up though, so that was about the only thing. I didn't have the other plants in here or anything, the beans, nothing was really going on in here. I was just getting things together. I don't even think I had the bricks down. I don't think I had any of that. So, it was just something that, has been coming along for some days now, some weeks now. And I'm very, very amazed at it. I'm proud of myself for actually committing myself to this, beginning a whole new journey. I think that everything that we do is a journey. I actually just cut back my nails to start my nail journey again. So I'm pretty excited about it. If you go back to the previous video, then you will see how long my nails were. If you go to my social media, my Instagram, I have my nail journey up on there. My nails were very long. They were very, very long. Okay, I'm actually about to cut my hair. I'm about to get my ends clipped and I'm going to get an undercut. I believe so, because I want to feel new. I want to feel something different. I just, it's about that time, for a whole new journey and a whole new feel, a whole new look, okay? And I just want to feel open and more alive than what I already am, and coming out here, I feel so brand new every morning. I read my Bible every night, and I just know that joy is coming to me in the morning. I don't like to be upset throughout the daytime. I love to be happy. And y'all, that, like, honestly, I guess this is just an update really on my life as well, because life, it has been getting pretty iffy, but through it all I have been pretty happy. And honestly, when it comes to this garden here, this is what has been keeping me up, and just going into those planters and planting things and buying soil and you just all of this stuff, now my pockets are pretty empty because all of this has been, oh my god, it has been a journey, y'all. It really has. From double digging it, from picking the spot actually, and double digging to getting things down. It has been a lot of work for me, a lot of work up on me, but I don't regret anything. It was all worth the pain, the the sickness, the respiratory infection. It was worth it all. And I'm just so thankful to be able to wake up this morning to my creation, what I done all by myself. I am an Aquarius, and when I tell you I love being creative, I'm an original person. I love to invent. I love to do all of that, so this garden space, is very sacred to me. Is very sacred in a way because I have somewhere to go every morning and enjoy the sun, and to sit out in nature and ground myself. And just there is more things to this garden that helps me ground myself and to bring security to me, to bring peace to myself within and around me. I don't let anyone ruin my mood. I am very humble, and I would like it to stay that way, which takes me to, if you feel that people are being very negative around you, they are not growing spiritually. You have evolved. You have only evolved, and all you can do is pray for those people who wake up every morning in madness and, with the negativity on their minds, on their brain. They really do need to go back to sleep and wake up again. I do believe in that saying because I do so myself, have done that before, and I have awakened the second time around with so much joy and happiness and thankfulness, and just, but when you have when you are around people that have honestly, you know, outgrown you, all you can do is pray. All you can do is pray for those people, okay? I'm not saying to move away from those folks, but all you can do is pray because obviously they need someone in their life, but their ego is too big to actually tell it, okay? Their ego is too big, their pride is too large to actually voice that out, okay? I have actually noticed that I have outgrown folks around me spiritually, okay? I am on a higher frequency spiritually than people around me, but all I can do is pray for them and pray that I don't go back down that route myself, because I am trying to remain a peaceful person. I am trying to remain at peace so that I can get my anxiety intact, okay? Because that has been the main issue for me. And just, I don't want to fall into depression. I don't want to fall into madness, okay? I want to be fully present in the moment, okay? And by me being an Aquarius, I think about the future all the time. So, um, I live in the future, okay? So, I Yes, my future, it matters. So that is why the present matters to me, and how I react towards things, how I put myself in situations, you know, my actions and all of that, the way that I am talking, the way that I am moving, what I am giving my energy to and my time to. I no longer have time for bullshit. I don't. I no longer have time for bullshit. What takes me back to what I said at the beginning of the video, those who are not giving it to me spiritually, physically, emotionally, the support, okay, the relation, who isn't on that level, I'm going to leave you where you stand on, because I have to fight for me. I have to show up for me. Okay. I am leaving you what you are standing on, and that is no improvement, no movement. But what I can do is pray for you. What I can do is pray for you. You can leave for a day or two to go get yourself together, but when you come back, I want you to, think about what you went out to go and do, okay? And you bring that back to you are coming back to, and I promise you, you will be in peace and won't nothing steal your joy. I believe I'm going out to the country this weekend. I probably do, a video to show you all what we do in the country before hunting season begins. And that is a part of my peace. I honestly have been missing that for a very long time now, because I'm like, it's just been like so hot. And of course, hunting season has not been around, so we haven't been able to get out there at all, between work and things like that, and just life, health and all of that, we haven't been able to get out there. But I promise you, when I go out there, I'm going to be so much at peace. We can't even be on our phone because it's not even service, but sometimes that is needed. And every time I come back home here in Houston, I'm like, oh my God, the peace I got there, I'm bringing it here. And I'm so appreciative of the way that I move, the way that I incorporate things in my life, because it's needed. It's needed. I refuse to let anybody steal my joy and my peace, my happiness, what I have worked, you know towards for some time now, you know and that's just the way that I feel about things. Even if a person was to come around me in madness, I won't get upset. I'm just going to look at you a bit like, okay, but I'm going to observe you. It's been in Aquarius, we are observers. Okay, we read people. We don't need cards. We don't need cards. We read people. Okay, I'm going to read you, and right off back, I'm going to know that you need love, you need that prayer, you need time, you need attention, you need something. Okay, but I'm not about to let anybody steal what I have been working towards. Okay, I'm young, I have a life to live, and I will not die because of stress. I will not die because of worry. I will not die because of madness, because of depression, especially what other people is bringing on to me in my life. No, you have to build a barrier so that you can block out the negativity, so you won't let that come into your space, okay, and break you down. Okay, you have to build up that barrier. People will start to see and feel that barrier. Okay, they will in time, they will. Okay, I just thought that I would come on and chat a bit while showing you all the garden. I may have talked a lot now. I really hope that you all have gotten to the end of the video. Okay, I'm going to show you all the garden one last moment, and I will probably be back tomorrow because I do have something else to say, but I don't want to put it all in this one video. Okay, and the sun is coming up. I don't know if you all can see the sun on the end of the fence there, but this is what I look forward to every morning. I try to sit out here before the sun reaches this point, and it's about to be coming in a little bit. So I try to come up out here and chill before the sun comes over here. And that is what I know it's time to go inside, because yeah, I can't stand the sun. I mean, well, not in that way. I love the sun. I'm pretty sure y'all I know that I'm a nature lover, okay? But for now, in this high heat in Houston, we hit 100 and something, a triple digits a lot. So I try not to be in the sun so that my health is okay, because that is a part of the reason why I had the respiratory infection. See, it feels really amazing out here now. It feels like it's the fall time, Honestly, it feels like it's the fall time out here, but it is hot. It's about to be hot, okay, to where you will feel nothing but dry heat, okay? Okay. Okay, so here is the garden one more time before we get on up out of here. Look how neat and beautiful it is. So, thank you all for tuning in with me and hearing me rant on. I know I have been talking for a long time now, and I don't even apologize because I know that someone needs to hear something that I'm saying, okay? And I really have been needing to chat myself. Okay, so I'm very, very appreciative of you all coming and listening. Okay, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I'm going to be getting back on the podcast as well, getting deep off into what I was talking about today. So we will be back on the K Talks podcast, so please go click the link down below and listen to the previous episodes because we're about to end season 2 off. It's your girl, Jaquela Brian, the Queen Aqua Aquarius, that is, and I am out of here, you all. Bye.